Welcome back to the podcast where we dive headfirst into messy love, emotional damage, and a couple who absolutely refuses to let go. Today's episode is all about Made to Love by Candace Nicole, a story that proves sometimes love isn't soft. It's complicated, painful, and stubborn as hell. We're talking second chances, broken trust, and two people, Cameron and Cooper, who might love each other deeply, but also know exactly how to hurt each other where it counts. This isn't your sweet, easy romance. This is the kind where apologies come too late, emotions run high, and forgiveness, yeah, it has to be earned. So if you're ready for tension, passion, and a whole lot of should they even be together energy, stay tuned because we're unpacking every messy emotional moment. Let's get into it. So, hello, Miss Candace. We were very excited to have you today.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
I have to ask, when when did you start writing? Because these were in 2017, I believe I saw.
Yes, yes. So that was my first 2017, and it was funny because a lot of romance, a lot of fantasy, kind of everything. So the Maid series is about interracial dating,
Yeah.
interracial relationships, and that I came across. They didn't make me feel
Right.
like somebody had to save a other person, and it's like why can't both of the people are equal, and like love for real. Um, so that's what made me write this.
That's actually that makes sense from I read most of the first book now. I'm almost done with the first book. I can't wait to start the second book. And what I was reading, I just thought it was very interesting. I'm sorry. She's my daughter. She's going to be loud and she's got to be herself. Um
It's all good.
but realized fairly quickly like they came from the same backgrounds. They had kind of the family dynamics were kind of the same, but they were two complete different people still at the same time, which was interesting to read. And the characters kind of had their own little side thing, not side person, but side emotion going on throughout the book, which I thought was very interesting.
Yeah.
Um, so we of course had you answer some questions, and I don't always go by all the questions, and you are free to change the answers as you see fit.
Okay.
But
Perfect.
what is something you learned about the characters that surprised you during your writing process?
Hmm. Um. In all honesty, I think when you're even if though it's fiction, but you're still dealing with people. You're dealing with
Right.
emotions. You're dealing with subjects that happen in life, and so they realize like how trauma can happen in someone's life, how long ago it was or how recent, but it can still affect you. Fully realize that it's affecting you.
Right.
It's affecting the way you. So I thought that was very.
Yeah. Well, the biggest question in the world, what do you do with that trauma? Because, we all have a level of trauma that we've dealt with in our lives, but it's about what you do with it and to how it plays into who you are. And your book did show that in a very unique way, which I loved. So, this series, though, this isn't done, is it? Candace's story?
Yes, the main series is done.
Oh, okay.
So to Love, and then we have Marsha and David's Made for You, and Liam's and Ethan, and
I was about to
Made
say
by
there's
Us.
another person. I paid attention to
Did
those.
it, just for each story, did um yourself do it own, or was this just things that you have
So what was interesting is, so one night, I just had this crazy dream, and I was thinking like, did I watch this? Did I really? And then I was like, okay, interesting. Dream again. And so the next morning, I said, okay. Now, I think when anybody writes anything that is like real reality and things that they went through personally, um, so drew from those type of experiences, but to me from a dream.
Are you
that's
yourself?
that's actually
I'm not trying to get too personal, but are you yourself? I'm in an interracial relationship. My husband is black and I'm white. Are you in a inter? Did that have anything to do with why you wanted to pursue this particular genre?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah.
Misconceptions, and I feel like
No, that's true.
the prejudice. It's a lot of ignorance. Times when people write these stories, it's in a negative manner. Yeah, something. Some people can be like, you know what, that makes sense. Or if someone is in an interracial,
It's just people.
they see themselves in the character. Just like even some of like the little side comments and like the book. A lot of people don't catch it, but
I did. Yeah.
reality, these are the things that you deal with. I feel like who cares what someone looks like if this person is treating and making
Right.
you happy, you know?
I I I personally
any
living it.
hesitation.
Oh, sorry.
No, no, but I have to ask, did you have so much um controversial between the relationship? Did you worry about how it would come across?
In all honesty, I didn't think about truth, you
Yeah.
know? I have many friends who are in interracial relationships, um, and this is our reality. And the thing is with Made to Love, it's not multicultural characters because I feel like one race we're the human race, but we're made up of so many different types of people, and I feel like I'm getting preachy.
No, you are fine.
Like the world is made up of so many different types of people. People just stick with one group because how are you going to learn? How are you going to evolve? Somebody amazing just because they don't look like you.
Right. I definitely agree. I and as someone who lives in the South in a interracial relationship, it is a lot different when you face a little different realities whenever you go out into public even or go to the store or and people have that perception which is wrong but it happens. And
Hmm.
it's a very touchy subject, of course, because, today's world, everybody's against everybody. Everybody forgets
Yeah.
we're all just flesh and blood at the end of the day.
Hmm.
We all have the same biology. there's no
Yep.
difference. Sorry. I hate to
Exactly.
tell the world that because, apparently someone needs to say it. We're all the same in God's eyes. It doesn't matter. But unfortunately, that's the world we live in. And I felt that way towards your book because, of course, I'm in that. So I understood kind of where you were coming from, which made it very interesting to me because most, and I'm not going to say all, but most interracial books, I think the perception is this person comes from this area and this person comes from this area and they meet, and it's against whatever instead of remembering that, his family's just like my family. We're all just
Yes.
family. Like his family's
Right.
better than our family. They're the type of family that God, I could walk down to my
Care
mother-in-law's
for each
house.
other.
Yeah, we actually love each other, we actually care.
Right.
And not a lot of people get that perception from certain
Mhm.
books in this genre, which I did
Right.
get it from yours, which I thought it was very interesting because it drew a different conclusion, and that makes it unique in its own right.
Mhm.
I just had to say that. It's different. I think it's different for me because I lived the life. So I got that all the little side comments and
Mhm.
the snipping, or
Yes.
like my mother would say, the nice nasty, you know,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
the picking,
But also, like, it's a serious subject and topic, but I wanted anybody to, like,
right.
love the
And
love
you can.
story, love the drama, love the lies on it. Um, I feel like, yes, it talks about interracial dating, it has multicultural characters, but it's the trials and tribulations that you go through with your friends, because
Yeah.
when you in a relationship with someone, your friendships change, because maybe y'all hung out so much together, you're spending your time with someone else, so it's like that balance.
Yep. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
you're realizing who you are not just by yourself, but with them. And it gives the
Yes.
little aspect to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in it. I'm just letting you know. It was like this was me in it. I wrote your I wrote your thing this morning and I'm thinking in my head, I know exactly what I'm gonna say because I actually I was gonna as soon as you came on here just say like, okay, drama queen, let's go.
I'll take it because I love it.
Paula, would you
As
like
long as
to?
it's in books, not in
Oh
real
yes, yeah, in books. Would you like
life.
to ask anything?
You know what? I was reading through your questionnaire this morning, and I saw that you had answered the question, writer's block or periods of creative doubt. And I love the fact that you don't call it look at it as an opportunity to find a way around, what's not working for you. How did you come up with that?
Because I feel like when you say writer's block, it just sounds so negative. When you say that, or for me, it makes me feel like, okay, let's take a time out. Let's find something else to do. Let's this world, these characters. Let's give our mind a break, and then we can come back later.
That's a smart
That's
one.
a great way to look at it. And I don't think I've block, let's look or find another way around it. Usually people can't think of anything to say.
That's you, that 90% of the papers say that. So yeah, it was kind of eye opening. Finally, someone answered the question versus saying, "Well, I just go watch movies." You're in it.
It's your thoughts, it's your feelings, it's your characters. Sensitive about it. It's very important to you. If you start thinking negatively or speaking negatively, then your story is just
Yes,
and you're never going to break through.
right. I agree. And I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody else, you know my email, and I'm always here to read. Is there anything you would like to add, Miss Candace?
Well, like I said, a Sunday affair, Delilah's deception. And when Delilah Battle, she is this amazing first lady. But it's me, secrets, deceptions, lies.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's wearing this mask as in everything is perfect. Inside, she's miserable. And so with that story, it's about self-reflection. It's more about self and loving yourself enough to know that people accept you, it is okay. Accept yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what Miss Delilah book is about.
And then you have one coming out, don't you?
Yes. So it's coming out on May 15th.
I've,
It's my first cycle.
I'm going to need an arc, and I will gladly read it and review it before it comes out.
Oh, well, I'll send it to you.
I love you.
Well, you can tell I get excited about everything. But it's like, so this was different than writing romance
Right.
because points of view. So I have, multiple one night that happened 12 years ago, but everybody, and some of us don't tell the truth. Um, so it was really fun to write. That for this one, I had to be a little bit more organized
Yeah.
because I have stuff everywhere. But this one, I had to be organized because I was doing this. But yeah, it's my first psychological thriller.
Look, come on down for a psychological thriller, okay? Like,
I'll be looking at that one. I love me a good psychological
oh, yeah.
thriller.
You talking about someone who will take it down through there? I will have it and be like, okay, y'all better go get this. It gives, you describing it gives me, in my dreams, I hold the knife. I
Hmm.
don't know if you've ever read that,
Hmm.
but girl, that book. So if it's anything like that, I'm down. I'm down to read it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you because we have straight team
Uh-huh.
process. So and like I'm a little nervous,
Don't be
from romance,
right.
but at the end of the day, tag says love lies and everything in between.
Right. There you go.
That's what it is. So it's gonna be the drama, it's gonna be the lies. Yeah, that's what I live for. But
Yep.
it's so funny, like I say in real life, it's like don't lie to me.
Yeah.
But in the
It's
books, you
like,
can
please
love
leave
lie
me
to me.
alone. And we always say the last question, what would you like to ask us anything? And you said, I'd love to know what made you guys decide to create a space for authors to share their work and stories. It's greatly appreciated. And trust me, it has been a long 3.5 years of me building up a platform for this. And I initially wanted to start this so long ago and just didn't have the following that I have now or the interest that I have now. And I spent years collecting indie author books after indie author books. I have 12 shelves of indie author books only. And in my heart, I knew this is what I wanted to do. So me along with my sisters, created Faraway Sister Haven. And then from that, I was able to get our podcast going, which made it even more special because y'all are my favorite authors or indie authors, the people who actually write so we actually will enjoy to read. And I say that because not every author is doing that. They're just trying to make some money, but I feel in my heart a lot of indie authors, they just have a story to tell, and I wanted to help get it
Mhm.
out.
I love
So,
that, and I'm grateful that you.
well, we hope you'll come back.
Grateful to have you.
Yes. And
Yeah.
like I said, my emails are always open, and you are always welcome to pop in if you ever want to be on. All you got to do is say,
I
hey,
will.
Twinkle, get your butt over here. Thank
Yes,
you so much for coming today and talking to us. We can't wait to hear
thank you
more
so
from you.
much.
You too. Get safe.